So I am not a huge college football fan or watcher, spectator. Although having grown up in a southeastern college town, you pretty much cannot avoid college football on some level. And this year in the college football season, at the end of it, when the bowl games came around, it turned out that Auburn University, Auburn being my alma mater, was playing in the Citrus Bowl. And I got an email from my friend Mike Selinker, who is a renowned puzzle designer, and he said, "Hey, guess what? Your alma mater is playing my alma mater in a bowl game. This is probably the only time this will ever happen in our lifetimes." Auburn was playing Northwestern University in the Citrus Bowl. Mike and I are both puzzle designers, so we decided we would make a friendly bet that whoever had the losing team had to design a puzzle, ideally football themed, for the other person's school. Well, I woke up Saturday morning after on the 2nd of January, and I had an email from Mike saying, "Hey, you owe me a puzzle." Northwestern beat Auburn in the Citrus Bowl when they met. So I got to it. I had been thinking about this for the week leading up to it, and I knew exactly what I was going to make if I had to make a puzzle. And again, since Auburn lost, I was required to make a puzzle somehow themed for Northwestern University's football team and send it to Mike. So this is what I came up with. This is a cryptex. A cryptex, for those who don't know, is basically a combination lock. That term, at least I first heard of it when the movie and the book, The Da Vinci Code, came out, the book written by Dan Brown. A cryptex is basically one of those barrel locks that you often have on bicycle combination locks on chains. You have dials, and if you can line them up, the numbers correctly, then it opens up. In the book and movie, The Da Vinci Code, these were called cryptexes. I don't know if that was a word that he made up, coined for the book or whatever, but that was the first I'd heard of it. And they're often used in puzzle events, in escape rooms, or I have certainly made some for Mike Selinker in the past for his company Lone Shark Games. And so I thought, hey, it would be fun to make a little football-shaped cryptex that used purple and white colors, because those are the colors for Northwestern University, as Mike informed me. Now, I don't know if this purple matches up exactly with the purple for the Northwestern football jerseys, but it was the only purple colored 3D printing filament that I had, so it will have to do. Well, this works. So just so you can see a cryptex in action, you can probably see here on camera there's a little demarcation. This is where you're supposed to line up the combination across the 5 dials. There are 5 dials that rotate independently here. And if I do that, then you will see the cryptex opens up, and there's a little hollow chamber inside. In past cryptexes that I've made for Mike Selinker or myself, sometimes I hide secret messages inside these things, or I embed words, actually 3D print words on the inside of these cryptex. The idea is once people figure out the combination through some puzzle solving, they can open this up and they either maybe get a key that's inside or some message or whatever. This is a pretty hollow, nice big hollow chamber. For example, you could put dice in there if you wanted to, and then you could close this back up and mix the combination. Now, I'm sure Mike Selinker has more dice already than he needs, so I'm not going to put dice in here. I will try to think of something cute to put inside of the cryptex. I close it back up, and now it is locked until you know the right combination. Which, of course, leads to the obvious question, well, what is the combination to this cryptex? I'm not going to say. I'm going to leave that for Mike to figure out. He's a pretty smart guy. He can probably figure it out if he hasn't already figured out the gimmick just from watching this video, what the combination to open up this football cryptex will be. But once he does that, I will let him make his own video and post it and send it out to people so he can talk about how cool this cryptex was that I sent him and that he was able to figure out how to open up. So that's it. We'll probably never have another opportunity to make a friendly puzzle bet like this again, but I am sure I will be doing more projects for Mike and Loan Shark Games in the future.